For checking for understanding, I saw that you were asking questions periodically. Instead of asking questions and having students verbally say the answer, is there another way we could have them engage?
For checking for understanding. We do like to also, I do with them, is turn and talk, so that they will discuss it with their neighbor, so that, it'll be a quick question that they can find in the and, I think that whole checking for understanding is important because it keeps them focused too. You keep their attention, and they're looking for that. But I like to turn and talk and give them a minute or two to discuss with each other, what the possible answer. So we do that sometimes too.
For the guided practice, I noticed when you were reading that selection, those 2 pages, that you had the students write on a sticky note the character trait and then put it on the actual passage to prove the text evidence.
Right.
I noticed that each student in a group had a particular colored sticky note. Was there a reason for that?
Yeah, I try to group them in a diverse way, so that we have some groups, all the children don't learn the same way. They learn from each other sometimes, so I try to group them like that. And that's the way the sticky notes were organized, so that I had different levels in each group.
Do you feel that that strategy enabled the lesson to be more effective?
I think so, because I think it helps, again, the slower learner, or the learner that may not use the strategies that I'm teaching. They may not use them right away. They might, see the buddy doing that, and okay, this is, another way to learn it. Sometimes I find them when I ask a friend to teach it to them, it rings a bell in their, it goes off, the light bulb goes off in their head. But when I'm saying it, sometimes it doesn't. So I think that they also learn from each other. I think that's helpful.
The independent practice, what I liked is I saw that there was complexity of the task, like from the guided practice to the independent practice.
Okay.
And what I saw from this book, again, The Skillful Teacher, on page 208 is Bloom's taxonomy, which I feel you apply the application, which is a higher order thinking skill, in which the students there were individually writing a paragraph based on the character trait.
Right.
So why did you have them do that?
Well, I guess it's more just applying what they learned to see that they grasped the objective that I wanted them to learn, and it's a way for them to express themselves on paper, which is also a goal that we have, for them to be able to express themselves clearly when they're writing. And I think that reaching for the information from what we did as a group was helpful to them. So they saw that information. Now they just had to, put it on paper.
I just want to really quickly just show you some ideas, maybe as extensions, to anchor charts about character traits with Charlotte and Wilbur, if you would like to use for next time.
Nice.
And then these are just about word banks and each character, if you would like to use as well.
And the organizers are very helpful to them. Yeah, I like that.
And this is just a really quick for the first 2 chapters, like a comprehension, and it has an answer key if you would like to use.
Okay, yep.
Thank you so much for letting me observe you.
Anytime.
And I hope you have a good day.
Thank you, you too.